Hi, good day everyone. I'm Nika Madel B. Marcel, your host, and again you are watching World Science. Many years ago, people believed that the earth was flat, but because of this man, that belief got shaky. This man was the first one to propose the idea of earth being spherical in shape. This great philosopher named Pythagoras was also a mathematician, made an observation around 500 BC or more than 2,500 years ago that the earth has to be round simply based on logic. But that's not enough since there is no concrete evidence that supports his idea. So how exactly do we know the true shape of the earth? In this episode, we're going to take a look at the evidences presented by the Greeks that the earth is spherical in shape. Aristotle was the first one to present the very first evidence that the earth is indeed spherical in shape. As we all know, Aristotle was one of the great philosophers in the history. So here is the evidence presented by Aristotle. Aristotle observed the moon during lunar eclipses, and what Aristotle noted was that during a lunar eclipse, when the earth's shadow is cast on the moon, the earth cast was not a straight shadow but a rounded shadow. Aristotle deduced that the only possible shape that can always cast a rounded shadow is a sphere, and from that moment, we had our first piece of concrete evidence of a spherical or round earth. Roughly 100 years later, humans got their another evidence that the earth is spherical in shape, and even got their first measurement of the earth's curve from another Greek mathematician, Eratosthenes, just by putting a stick in the ground. Eratosthenes had heard a city in southern Egypt where at noon on the summer solstice, the sun was directly overhead and building cast no shadows. But at the same time in the northern city of Alexandria, the building did cast shadows, meaning the sun was at a different angle in the sky. On the day of solstice, Eratosthenes stuck a stick in the ground in Alexandria and measured the angle of its shadow using the distance between two cities. He was able to calculate the curvature of the earth. And just like that, a man 2,200 years ago proved that the earth wasn't flat and even found out the circumference of the entire planet just by a stick and his brain. Again, I'm Nika Madel B. Marcel. See you again in the next episode of World Science.